to the republic for which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Everyone's here. Start with the reserves. They're going to work on some policies, get them in place. We're going to look at fleet insurance and looking into making a fund.
Continuing education.
Yeah, the continuous education fund. And we already made that. We transferred the 12K over for operational. If y'all want to use that, we'll make a motion on that and get it done.
Okay, so hold on, what do we need?
And that's the 12K for it.
We moved that lease, the car lease,
Yes.
over to where they had money for the department.
Okay, I got you.
We did that
Yeah.
last month, or last week, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so hang on. I'll make sure we do everything we're supposed to. Okay, we're gonna look into our fleet insurance. Get that for reserve part.
Yep.
The continuing education fund, we want to do that. Do we need to make a motion for that part?
Yeah, we'll have to make a motion to create that.
Okay, so after picking Mr. Price's brain, we have, he has recommended that we do a continuing education fund, which would be extra money kind of thing. Well, I don't want to use extra money. Some,
Basically money that the officers are able to bring in through traffic stops,
Thank
tickets, stuff like that, that they can then put towards new equipment, training, stuff like that.
Stuff
No
like that.
money would come from the town or the taxpayers. It's all money that's brought in by them, basically doing their job and writing citations and stuff like that.
so it would be basically to help support them.
However, do we want to add ordinance violations to go into that fund?
I mean, I think we can.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay.
All right, so motion to open a fund for continuing education, called a continuing education fund. Everything you just said would be included. So any money that he would get from golf cart ordinances, any type of violation would go into that.
Second the motion.
Third.
So all in favor? All right. That's all for the reserves?
Yep.
Okay.
Move on to, we got hiring part-time seasonal labor for streets.
So a lot of the applicants that we had for street, they're under the age of 18. About a year ago, when we had people for under the age of 18, our insurance wouldn't cover them. So that's something we need to look into to see if that's our ordinance or if that's something, because we're talking about going with a different insurance anyways.
Yeah.
June.
So we need to see if they'll cover someone under the age of 18. Because if they will, then we might as well hold out till June.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'll make a motion to table that pending talking with the insurance then.
second.
Third.
So all in favor?
All in favor?
Aye.
Up next is the fire department contract. I think it was section 2 we was gonna
Yeah, there's
clarify
some
with them.
clarification that needs to be done in regards to the numbers that they were having their contract in section 2. So I would vote to table if that's all right with you guys. Still, we can discuss with that pending discussion with them
For the fire, yeah.
Yeah.
The contract.
for the contract. Yes.
There's just some numbers in there that, in the wording, we need some clarification before we can sign off or talk anymore about it. go any further.
Yeah, second.
Second, third, all in favor?
Aye. Right on. Come on.
Fire department had a inspector over there, and I guess the 14-foot ladder on the town's fire truck. I think it's 102. It's probably the wrong truck, but 14-foot ladder, $712, $700 for shipping. So it's $1,412 for a new ladder. It's in Chillicothe, Ohio.
So if that's something that we could pick up, that would save $700.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see that pickup.
Yep. See if I
Yeah.
can.
It's all in favor to buy it on.
Yes,
Pickup.
motion to buy the ladder.
Pending pickup.
Yeah.
I'll second the motion.
Third. All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Wayne Hayter's water bill.
He's here tonight. He is not here tonight.
Looks like you had 2 leaks for a good
Yeah.
amount of money, and we adjusted per ordinance $922.80, which left him a balance of $978.73.
So we can only adjust the sewer part. It looks like it's been adjusted. And I know in the last meeting, he said he would pay that if need be. He wanted it all off, but honestly, Andy, talk with him and see if he'll do 75 a month. If you guys are okay with that, but see if he'll do 75.
Okay.
A minimum of until it's paid off. Cause I don't know. Don't know how else to fix that.
All in favor of the $75 limit?
Yeah,
Who's motioning?
I will motion
I'll second.
for the $75 minimum. Till his bill's paid off, even if it takes him a few years. My bill's on 73.
Motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
Okay.
Those people want to know about, who's going, about the cleanup day.
What about it?
So they, I had 2 people email me about questions about it, so that's fine.
I made flyers for Amy McCammon. She actually made the flyers for the town cleanup in the yard sale.
You can keep, I'm just gonna end it. We're still live.